Alright, what's going on, guys? Boy TG, welcome back to another video. So in this video, we're going to see if the Rangers can make the playoffs with Vladimir Tarasenko. If you guys don't already know, he got traded to the New York Rangers from the St. Louis Blues, and we're going to see if he can make the playoffs with the New York Rangers, with his new team. So without further ado, we can go ahead and go to edit lines. Get out of that. So the first line is Artemi Panarin, Mika Zibanejad, and Vladimir Tarasenko. Second line is Capo Caco, Vincent Trocheck, and Chris Kreider. Third line is Alexei Lafreniere, Philip Cito, and Vitalia Krasov. Fourth line is Julian Gauthier, Barclay Goodrow, and Ryan Carpenter. Defense is Keandre Miller and Adam Fox. Second pair, Jacob Trouba, Ryan Lindgren. Third pair, Nico McCullough and Braden Schneider. And the goalies are Igor Shesterkin and Yaroslav Halak. So as you guys don't know, this is season mode. This is not franchise mode. I did take over all 32 teams, but we're focused on the Rangers. Anyway, I'm going to send at the end of the season. Let's get to it. All right, guys, so we reached the end of the season with a 51-26-5 record with 107 points in the division. So let's go. We finished first in the division, but I don't know about the President's Trophy. See who leading point scorer is, and that is Artemi Panarin with 73 points in 82 games. We'll see how everybody else did. So Artemi Panarin with 73 points. Vladimir Tarasenko with 71 points. Adam Fox with 64 points. Mika Zibanejad 63 points. Alexei Lafreniere 52 points. Chris Kreider 51 points. Vincent Trocheck with 48 points. Capo Caco with 43 points. And Philip Cito with 41 points. We'll see league-wise. And Connor McDavid leads the way with 101 points in 82 games. So he takes home to Art Ross, most goals. And it's the great A, Alex Ovechkin with 60 goals of the year. Most assists. Mitch Marner leads the way with 69 assists. Most points for a defenseman. And Cale Makar with 75 points in 82 games. Rookie skaters. Ken Johnson with 40 points in 82 games. All right, we'll see who won the President's Trophy, where we finished and whatnot. Go here. So the Avalanche win the President's Trophy. We finished third behind the Lightning and the Avalanche. Go down here. So turns out it was the top 16 teams that made the playoffs. Who finished last? And it was the Arizona Coyotes that finished last. Okay, so we will sim to the playoffs and see who we face. Let's get to it. All right, guys, so we're taking on the New York Islanders in the playoffs. This should be interesting. The Battle of New York. I don't know if these two teams went up against each other in the playoffs before. They probably have, but we're up against them now on NHL 23. So without further ado, we'll sim the first three games, see how we do. Okay, up in the series 2-1. All right. Can we take game 4 against the Isles? We cannot. Okay. All right. Can we take game 5 at home? We can. Let's go. We take game 5 with a shutout win. Let's go. All right. Can we take game 6? And we cannot. We are going to game 7, guys. Game 7. This is for all the marbles. All right, first period, 1-1. Vincent Trocheck gets a goal for us. Second period, 2-1. Okay, we'll resume simulation. Let's go, Vincent Trocheck again, strikes for us. Let's go. We need another goal from the boys. Come on, guys. Oh, that's not what I wanted to see. I wanted to see another goal from us, not another goal from them. 4-2, yep. This game is pretty much over. Yep. They go all the way down. So New York Islanders take us out in 7. All right. Tough luck right there. At least Vladimir Tarasenko and the Rangers made it to the playoffs. So we'll just send them all the way ahead. Don't forget, guys, I did take over all 32 NHL teams. So you'll still get to see a Stanley Cup celebration. Fortunately, it just won't be the Rangers, which was the team I was mainly taking over. And this is season mode, by the way. All right, so we got the Colorado Avalanche and Toronto Maple Leafs in the Stanley Cup final. Okay, it's in the first 3 games. See how we do. Okay, Avs up in the series 2-1. Can they take game 4? And they do with a 3-1 win. Okay, now can they take game 5? Sim game 5. Game 5 at home for the Avs. First period. Wow, Toronto with a big first period. Okay, second period. 7-3. Toronto just running away with it. And no goals scored in third. So Toronto did not want to go out in game 5. Toronto just took it to them. Okay, game 6. All right. Can the Avs win it in game 6 in Toronto? First period. 1-0. Okay. Second period. 2-0. Resume simulation. See if the Avs can score some goals. Or will Toronto force a game 7? Three nothing. Yep. Toronto's not going out like that, guys. They are not going out like that. They had a big game 5, and they're going to take a shutout win in game 6 and force a game 7. All right, game 7 in Colorado, where the Avs could have won the Stanley Cup in real life. They could have won it at home instead of on the road against the Lightning. Let's see if they can do it here. First period, scoreless. Second period, 1-0 by a goal from Austin Matthews. Simulation. 2-0 goal from Alex Kerfoot. Okay. Yeah, the Avs could have won it at home last year. Up 3-0. JT with a goal. The Avs could have won the Stanley Cup at home last year, but they won it on the road against the Tampa Bay Lightning, and it looks like they're not going to win the Stanley Cup in NHL 23. But we'll go ahead. We'll be the Toronto Maple Leafs, and they're going to win the Stanley Cup. We'll hop right into it, see the Stanley Cup celebration. Let's get to it. All right, puck is dropped. All right, going to try and get another goal, but if we don't, it doesn't matter because you know why? Because the Toronto Maple Leafs are your Stanley Cup champions. Let's go. They get it done in Colorado. They were down in the series 3-1. They find a way to come back and win the series in 7. Let's go. Game 5. The Maple Leafs took it to the Avs. Then in Game 6, they had a shutout win. And in Game 7, they have another win. And they hold on and they win the Stanley Cup. Let's go. And there's the Stanley Cup right there. You love to see it. And there's John Tavares going over to Gabe Bettman, shaking his hand, going to get the Stanley Cup. First pick with him. And then he gets the Stanley Cup and he rates it high in Colorado. What a brilliant effort for this Maple Leafs team to come back from a 3-1 series deficit and win it in Game 7. Anyway, we're going to pass this on to Austin Matthews. Come on, Austin. Lift the Stanley Cup. Raising it high in the sky. All right, I'm going to hand this off to Mitch Marner. He won the Conn Smythe Trophy for MVP. He gets the Stanley Cup. Let's go. There's a lot of Maple Leafs fans in Colorado, by the way. This is so odd to see that many Maple Leafs fans in Colorado. But anyway, I'm going to get us off to Mark Giordano. He's getting old, so he should get at least one Stanley Cup. Raising it in the sky. Alrighty. Now that we have fun raising the Stanley Cup in front of Avalanche fans and most of our fans, it's time to take a team picture with the Stanley Cup. You love to say it. And guys, if you haven't already, you should check out my Toronto Maple Leafs franchise mode series, because I am doing that series, and this should be a good series for you to see. So if you missed that series, you want to go ahead and check it out. See if we become Stanley Cup champions. See how many Stanley Cups we could possibly win, and all that other good stuff. So go check out that series if you have not already. Anyway, here's the Maple Leafs Stanley Cup champions, something that will never, ever, ever get in real life for a long time. Anyway, we'll get out of here. All right, waiting. Okay, gonna sim ahead. And there it is, Stanley Cup champion, Toronto Maple Leafs. Let's go. All right, we're going to go to awards now to see how everybody did. So Toronto Maple Leafs are Stanley Cup champions. Let's go. And the Avalanche win the President's Trophy. We'll go to individual awards. Art Ross goes to Connor McDavid. So it's the Hart. James Norris goes to Cale Makar. Laban goes to Mitch Marner. Calder Trophy goes to Ken Johnson. Conn Smythe goes to Mitch Marner. Vezina Trophy goes to Andre Vasilevsky. And so it's to William Jennings. Bill Masterton goes to Zionov. How do you pronounce that? Frank J. Selke goes to Patrice Bergeron. Ted Lindsay Award goes to Connor McDavid. And the Reese Rock-Richard goes to the Great Eight, Alex Ovechkin. Go to the playoff tree now. All right, so the Avalanche beat the Sharks in 5, beat the Preds in 5, beat the Golden Knights in 7, and lost to the Maple Leafs in 7. Maple Leafs, on the other hand, beat the Bruins in 6. And then they beat the Lightning in 6, beat the Islanders in 6, and beat the Avalanche in 7. And that's going to do it for this video, guys. So if you enjoyed this video, hit it with a like, hit it with a subscribe button. I'll see you guys next time.